You ready? I gotta have the shirt on backwards. I thought it went this way, but look, it's got pockets that go this way.
Maybe they go this way. No, they go the other way.
That's hilarious. I've worn it multiple times.
I hope this is recording.
I've worn it multiple times the other way.
Since got around look real now.
Yeah. What is that? How does that work?
Maybe that is how it goes.
That's crazy. But now the pockets are up here, so it makes more sense. Oh well, I guess you can wear it either way you want. Which way did you like it better?
Whatever way you want it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hello everyone. Sorry for that little wardrobe. I know, is your shirt on right? Who knows? It has been wild. We haven't caught up with you in a while on YouTube. Of course, we've been trying to keep people updated on different things on our social media, like Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you follow us there, because sometimes we'll have time to pop something up there where we're not able to do a video because of the time that it can sometimes take that we don't have during the busy months. So,
or any months.
Well, so the last time you heard from us, we actually had an interview at a television station in Huntsville, a news station, and that was the last video up until you saw the themes video. And we wanted to give you all a little update. I hope you'll bear with us, because I know you're here mainly for whatever David got prepared to show you today, but we also, for those of you who've been following us for a while, felt like we need to give you some updates on like where we've been and what's been going on. So we decorated for, you're already getting sleepy.
Oh,
You gonna yawn the whole time?
probably.
So we decorated for Cardi B in New Jersey back in December, and then David had been going nonstop, just one design job to another, the retail store, the wholesale store,
Shipping and loading
shipping,
trucks,
everything.
decorating, getting ready for market.
All the things that you hear us talk about all year long. And something happened to him in New York. After we finished the design job, we went into the city for a night, and because that's where we got married in New York, so we thought it would be fun to kind of relive a little bit of that. We haven't gone back in a while, so we went back and it was magical. We posted pictures, but while we were there at breakfast the day we were supposed to come home, and thankfully got to come home, David had some kind of episode. We aren't sure.
Jen thought I died, but
I did.
I did not.
I literally thought he had died. He fell in his plate of food, slumped over.
I didn't just fall. I was sitting there and
Yeah.
I started feeling bad all of a sudden. I said, I'm hot and I feel nauseous, and then my head started hurting or something, and I was like, I'm going back to the room. And that was the last thing I remember.
Yeah, he just like went down into his plate and then started to fall out of his chair. I jumped up, grabbed him. Long story short, we got help. We got the New York Fire Department to come and check on him, check his heart, check his blood pressure, his blood sugar, all of those things. We did so much praying, or I did while he was out, and a sweet lady that works there was also praying in Spanish, but I knew that's what she was doing, and it was so sweet that she was with me and had her arm around me and her hand on David while he was still on the floor, praying for him. We prayed for him. We were able to get him out of there and home that night on the airplane. It was a pretty rough ride because he was still not feeling well, but we were pushing all kinds of fluids and things on him to try to get him hydrated if he happened to be dehydrated, because we really weren't sure what the issue was. But he has lots of tests that he's been doing to get everything checked out. He feels fine. He thinks he's over it better. Hopefully it was a one and done kind of thing, but we have been in the process of getting those things checked out, so videos have been on the back burner. We took a little trip with our kids to North Carolina for a week right before Christmas, and we went snow tubing, where we snow tubed in our basically t-shirts.
Some people were wearing shorts.
Yeah, it was so warm. So that was kind of ideal though, because you didn't freeze to death, but you had a great time wearing your t-shirt and snow bib and going down the tube. So we had a great time with that. Then we returned. David made a bunch of trips to market with some of our team, getting it ready for the show. And then we had the show.
Yeah, it was busy, and we're grateful for that. But it's just a lot of like one thing right after another, and everybody thinks that our busy season ends, at Christmas, and it really doesn't. Mine kind of just ramps up until the end of January, until I finally crash.
So he's been, even though we got back from market, he literally has had his head in his computer for days on end because we have to get our orders into the factories in order to get our items on time. So he has very strict deadlines with that. And so today we thought we would jump on. We haven't seen you all in a while, and we've really missed interacting with you. And even though we don't get to see each other face to face, it feels like we do when we do a video. To me, it's like feels like we're connecting with you all. And he has something great in store, hopefully.
Oh, you meant today. I was like, oh, you're right. Maybe.
So it's been really cold and icy here. If you ordered from us and your shipment was delayed, it's because our roads were shut down for like a week.
Yeah, UPS, FedEx, USPS. They may have just started, right?
They may have.
But it's been pretty snowy, bleak, and then we went straight from that into heavy downpour, nonstop rain. So I'm tired of that. We're gonna go with some color today.
We were gonna try to do the video a little earlier today, but it was raining so hard outside that I knew it would be very loud.
The sound was gonna be bad. So we're gonna work with some of these colors, even though normally what I would do is transition with like boxwood greenery and some browns and creams and things like that. We're just gonna jump straight into some color because I'm so tired of the lack of color out there. And for those of you that are watching from the UK, we met a new UK customer that's hopefully going to be having some of our products in their stores coming up this Christmas season. I think so. We still got a few things to work out, but I think that you should be able to buy David Christopher's brand in the UK this season, hopefully. And then also for our Australian customers, we met a great Australian company there that was hoping to buy some products from us as well.
And they do ship.
Yeah, we do know they ship because we had that conversation with them. But,
yes.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. We're really hoping to find new customers in lots of parts of the world because it is truly difficult for us to ship to other parts of the world. But if
Customs
we can, small package. But if we can ship, a container or something like that, it makes way more sense. And then they can ship directly to you.
So if you have a business in another country, you want to start a business in another country, or you have a friend or family member, or even just a shopkeeper near you that sells home decor, give them our contact information because we can work with them to make sure that they get our products in their stores, and then you can purchase those in your own country, either by going to the store or through e-commerce websites, things like that, and the shipping will be so much better for you.
Yeah.
So you ready to get started?
Sure.
Awesome. Maybe we remember how to do this.
I don't know. I'm trying not to go to sleep right now.
Please give us some
caffeine.
Give us some grace today, please.
Been marathoning spreadsheets and not doing much.
Yes, I think my eye is literally twitching. You know how when you're tired and your eye just like involuntarily twitches?
Mine just are involuntarily trying to come down.
Okay, well, we'll try to keep it lively today.
Yeah. This is our one of our magnolia sprays, and this one looks like it's got kind of a dried texture and finish to it, and it's got a lot of green and brown and a little bit of gray in it, so we're going to be using some of those, and really we're just going to pull those apart and not use a lot of wire cutters hopefully today because I don't know where my good ones are. I'm using these funky ones that I found. But we're going to start with just a little base of some of our magnolia. We're going to shape these out. They're all nice and wired, so you can work with them, shape them any way you really want to shape them. Okay. So shape each individual branch that you take off of your magnolia branch. We make those a little bit smaller. I think we're just gonna stick to mostly one side of our grapevine wreath today. You know, it is still winter, so we're probably not going to cover everything. Make it a little less blooming at this point, I guess. Little glue, cram that in. All right. So we got kind of a little, you know, crescent shape going on here, and we're really just going to keep playing into that with the other products that we have. So we are going to be using a little bit of our $silver eucalyptus. Cut that in a couple places. Have to wire my wreath to my screw since my screw's trying to come out. We're going to add a little bit of taller eucalyptus in here. Make sure and bend everything out a little bit so it's not just flat. One more piece. So we're still kind of going with our crescent shape design a little bit. And then we are going to add these kind of like a mini aqua blue, funky, turquoisey color magnolia into our wreath. And these all have individually wired blooms, so we can, you know, they're going to come like this, and we're going to shape these out. Just pull those outside ones down, pull the next ones down just a little bit less. It gives them more of a three-dimensional look. You don't want to flatten that whole thing out. And just, you know, spend a couple minutes adjusting these so that they look more lively, more realistic. That looks a lot better than what we started with. Cut the length a little bit, and then we're going to get this down in our wreath. Gonna add another one. So we're gonna do the same kind of thing with that. We're just gonna just go around in a circle, pull those down, shape those up real quick. Once you shape a few thousand of these, you get the hang of it, and you can do these with your eyes closed. I won't do it with my eyes closed because I feel like we've already spent some time talking. Get on with the show. Now we're going to use our larger flowers. I'm going to fill in some of this negative space here at the base, so I can get the tag off. And these flowers are made of an EVA foam. I used to remember what it stood for, but I can't at the moment, so I'm not going to tell you. But basically, it's a type of foam that's kind of, I don't know, it's really easy to work with. We'll just say that. Usually make our youngest son's Halloween costume out of this kind of
ethanol vinyl acetate.
That's it, ethanol.
Ethanol?
At the little final acetate.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I keep forgetting that first one. But it's a really cool material. I like to work with some of these pieces. It's really user-friendly, and once they wire all these individual pieces, you can basically do whatever you need to with it. So, I'm going to use another little piece of my magnolia here. Then I've got some of this pale, kind of bleached eucalyptus that works well with our larger flower. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this color throughout the rest of the wreath by adding the eucalyptus instead of adding another flower that's exactly the same. We're going to try and bring some of that color down through the rest of the wreath. So, moving along, I'm going to put a little bit of this out the sides. I've got one more piece somewhere. Similar thing with these guys is we're going to use this kind of going more up so we kind of blend in with the blue that we've got going on up here. And I am gluing all of this in so that when I'm done, they'll put it for sale in our retail store. Jen may even make a kit out of it. You never know.
Sure.
If you see kits or you see, you know, anything special on the website, that's usually Jen that's making that.
Well, a lot of you have shown interest in the kits, so we sell the kits really well and we post them because you just get everything you need and you don't have to guess. But I don't have a wreath on my front door right now, so I'm thinking that might just go home with me.
So forget what I said about it being in the retail store. That does not seem like it's going to happen.
It's okay. I can be selfless and send it over to retail.
And then I've got this kind of a rusty color, rusty brown baby's breath that we're going to use just to bring some of that deeper brown color. And darken that up a little bit.
Why do they call it baby's breath?
Because it's tiny little flowers, maybe.
But like rusty brown baby's breath doesn't sound appealing.
Well, I don't think it comes naturally, unless it's dead. Well, you can get it dyed, actually.
It's pretty. I like that better than the white, I think.
You can get like dyed preserved baby's breath, gypsophilia, stargyp, whatever you want.
And don't forget to cut your pieces apart. You do not have to use a spray all in one big chunk. It's made to be cut apart. And in some, I guess you can use the whole thing, but most of the time you're cutting things up.
Yeah, most of the time I'm going to cut most of the part. Occasionally, depending on what it is, I will use the entire branch. And then we're going to use our bunny tail or amaranth picks here.
You know, with Easter coming earlier this year.
It is early this year.
Yeah,
so we go ahead and put this on the door now.
Yes.
You'll be prepared.
It's time to decorate for Easter.
or Mardi Gras or St. Patrick's Day or one of those things.
So the last Sunday in March is Easter this year.
Yes.
So now is the time to go ahead.
So you are forewarned. No surprise when Easter is. You don't get those. You don't get those surprises on like Christmas. You can't say I didn't know what day it was going to be. It's usually the same day every year, the 25th.
Easter sneaks up on us. Let us know in the comments if you're decorating for Valentine's Day. I think that it's become a little more popular to decorate for Valentine's Day, but because we had market and all these other things going on, we didn't have time to really, we had to skip over.
We sold a bunch of the stuff I bought for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Sold out already, so.
We don't have a lot to advertise right now. We sold it all ahead of time.
But bunny tails are fun things that you can use for Easter.
And I think they might be on our website as amaranth.
Yeah, it is. But they're also called bunny tails.
But if you were searching our website, I don't know if you type in bunny tails, if you'll find it. Yeah. But as always, in the description, I will add a link to this collection so that everything that David has used, you can find it easily and you don't have to search our website. However, if it sticks to you, with you that that's a bunny tail and you search the site, you may not find it.
Okay, we're going to call that done.
Awesome.
Quick and easy video today. Hopefully, some people will be like me and wanted to get out of the grave. I think Jen's going to take this one home with her. Or if we ever get our beach house. This is definitely going on Jen's beach house.
Yes, because I don't have a roof on my door right now, and this would be perfect.
If we had one, we would be there now.
At the beach house?
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't, because you've got all these orders to do.
I can marathon spreadsheets from anywhere.
On the drive, that's true.
I have internet, I'm fine.
That's true.
I could sit at the beach and you could play or read or.
Yeah, why are we there now?
Because we don't have a beach house yet.
Oh, we can get us a hotel.
Wreath is going to cost me more money.
Now you got my mind on sunny days and ocean waves.
This was a bad idea.
Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next video that we have coming up. We are going to try to get back in our regular routine to have you a video every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time so that we can hopefully encourage you, inspire you, and just grow in creativity right along with you. So thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you again next time. Bye!